ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Namaskar my dear friends. This video is on Upanishadic stories. The heading of the story is Satyakama, the Truthful. Here is a young man eager to take the vow of a brahmachari and pursue the reality. His only qualification is that he is truthful. That makes the guru or the preceptor accept the young stripling as his disciple. Thrown on his own resources in a forest, he communes with nature and arrives at the truth. He goes into the jungle as a common cowherd and comes back as a man of knowledge. The touch of perfection, however, has to be given by the Guru. That is the story of Satyakama Jabala. Dear mother, what is my gotra or lineage? I wish to go to a guru and offer to live with him as a brahmachari, said young Satyakama one sweet morning to his mother. He little knew how embarrassing that question was to her. However, she soon overcame her confusion. She knew that the claims of her child for knowledge were supreme. He was already grown up, and to neglect those claims any further would be very culpable. She was well aware that the first thing that any guru would ask her child would be his gotra and parentage. Young child, she said, to tell you the truth, I know not your gotra. While young and wandering as a housemaid, serving here and there, I begot you. How then can I know? But I am certain of one thing, and that is that your name is Satyakama and mine Jabala. Therefore, go forth and tell your Guru that you are Satyakama Jabala. The son agreed and took leave of the mother. He went in search of a teacher who would teach him what he wanted to know. He approached Hari, Haridru Mata Gautama, known for his wisdom. After a reverent bow, Satyakama informed him of his intention to learn at his feet. As expected, the first question the Guru asked was about his gotra. What gotra, young kid? Satyakama said, Sir, as I started on this journey of mine, I asked this question of my mother. So saying, he reported the whole conversation that had taken place between himself and his mother. He finally added, Thus here I am, sir, known as Satyakama Jabala. Oh, brave and truthful child, exclaimed the would-be Guru. No one not born of a Brahmin would dare tell such an unpleasant truth. Go therefore and bring Smidha or sacrificial fuel, and I shall initiate you into brahmacharya. You have not departed from the truth, but clung fast to it, happen what may. After this conversation, there was the usual ceremony of initiation, and Satyakama was enrolled as a regular inmate of the asrama. The Guru seemed to be a very hard taskmaster. One day he summoned Satyakama and put him in charge of 400 lean, weak, and poorly fed cows. He told the young disciple to take the whole lot to the forest and asked him not to return till they had become a herd of 1,000. It was one of the duties of a disciple to serve the Guru in the way that would best please him. So out went Satyakama as a cowherd with his new charge and with a determination to carry out the Guru's orders. He lived in the forest looking after the cows and bulls, but his heart did not give up the yearning after truth, and even in the forest he made many friends, all of whom had something to teach him. The friendly cows and bulls, the whispering trees and leaves, the singing birds and the bubbling brooks, the sun, the moon, and the stars. Gazing from morning to night at the four quarters of the globe in the peace of the forest meadows, he felt that all this must be part of a great reality. The friendly leader of the herd, an aged bull, whispered to him, "Yes, all these four corners of the earth are one aspect of Brahma." At night, when the herd slept, as he lit his campfire and the flame danced, it talked to him. The stars and the moon in the vast dome overhead became his friends. They too told him that light and darkness, the solid earth beneath, and the domed space above, studded with stars, were all part of Dharma. The morning sun kissing the dew-washed flowers, the midday sun drawing the sap from trees and plants, the evening clouds and rainbows reflecting the glory of the setting sun told him that the eye that see all things, the life that dances in all things, the mind that wonders at beauty and asks endless questions, these two are part of Brahma. He heard of Brahma in the songs of the birds, felt the great presence in the cycle of seasons, and in the birth, the growth and decay of life around him. His mind slowly realized Dharma in touch, hearing, speech, sight, and taste, in the beating of the heart, in waking and in dreams. Then one day the leader of the herd came and told him We number over 1,000 now. Take us to the ashrama. By stages, the party reached the ashrama. He went to the teacher and bowed to him respectfully. The teacher was extremely glad to see his dutiful disciple. After that long span of time, he looked up and he had a pleasant surprise when he gazed at the brilliant face of young Satyakama. Dear young man, you look like one who has known Brahma. Who was it that taught you? How is it that some agency other than the human has taught you this knowledge? For no one was with you in that wilderness except those dumb cattle and the dreary tumult of the forest, said the teacher. The young disciple said with utter humility, it is you, sir, from whom I expect to learn yet fully of the much coveted knowledge. I have heard that from teachers like you have alone can real knowledge be had. So I beseech you to favor me by completing the knowledge that I might have had by your grace through communion with nature. The Guru knew that the disciple was ripe and ready for receiving spiritual knowledge. Satyakama stayed for some time more in the ashrama. He had already learnt much. His Guru gave the final touches with his voice of experience. Thus, Satyakama succeeded in realizing his dream of acquiring full knowledge of Brahma, the ultimate reality. So, here ends this video of Satyakama, the great young man. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and share the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks a lot. Namaskar my dear friends.